Today I'm scalping with 8, 13 and 21 exponential moving averages. I learned this strategy from this dude just over here. I grabbed $500 and put that straight away in my trading account to see how it performs. So this is the live trading session, and without further ado, let's get down to business. Okay, I just placed my first trade. Since it bounced off the middle EMA lines, I believe we're gonna have a retest of the previous bottom and likely actually break it. Our take profit and stop loss level is 1-to-1 risk reward for now, but we can increase it if it starts dipping down sharply. We can even say we are in a little channel just over here, bouncing off the middle EMA line, which is perfect. So dipping down nicely, 10 seconds left until our new candlestick closes. We are near our take profit low. If we have a look, it's around $16 profit, and there we go. We closed our position, $19.27 for the first trade in this account. Now the reason I didn't portion size this trade is I expect a pullback towards the previous area of sensitivity. Whether that happens or not, it's up to the market, of course. But if it does manage to pull back near the middle line and the top of the bearish channel, we can re-enter our trade for another 1-to-1 risk to reward. Okay, a little bit different plan. Let's do a 0.25 and sell. I went inside this trade without waiting for the midline pullback because it did touch one of the moving averages, which is the first one. And this is a pretty good area zone. We can see a nice push, exhaustion back to the previous area of sensitivity, and now we gain that pullback that I was waiting for. So this was my perfect entry opportunity over here, especially if it bounces. Okay, so we are getting that pullback. You know what? I'm gonna open a bigger lot size trade, 0.50. There we go. So I doubled down on this trade. This was the trading opportunity I was waiting for, the touch of the middle line, and hopefully now it will continue moving towards the downside just over here. Strong nice little angle of the trend. We did get a nice bearish engulfing candlestick over here, rejection candle, another bearish one. So it does look like the sellers are pressuring the buyers at the moment. Other time frames are also all in favor for this trade to go down. We can see these wicks over here pretty much touch the area of take profit level, which is nice. This is the main zone to retest we are aiming for, so that's a long way to go. So it's currently finding some bullish pressure, three bullish candlesticks in a row, which is not the greatest. Hopefully we don't break the middle line, because once the middle line is broken, the trend can definitely change direction. However, we do have that bearish channel on our side and the last remaining moving average as well. We also have this previous area kind of pit stop over here, which should also prevent further bull pressure as well. Market sentiment is definitely bearish, and there we go, nice bearish engulfing candlestick. If this one forms on the 1 minute, that'll be amazing. Beautiful candlestick price action over here, showing the seller pressure is here. We want to now break into a new low. So if I use the horizontal line tool, I know you can barely see it, but just over here, if we pass through this line with this new candlestick lower, this is a great indication for further sell pressure, and then I'm very, very confident in my trading setup. If we get that, that's even better. Puts a smile on my face. As you can see, I'm aiming for around 7 pips profit. I might close earlier once we reach the bottom of the bearish channel over here. And if we have a look at our trades, one actually just closed 1 second ago, $527 profit. That was the 0.25 lot size trade, so not the biggest one. And here we go, we are getting green take profit. So hopefully that closes down as well. So as you can see, it actually shows that I reached my take profit level and it's currently pulling back. So what do? You close off manually. This closure didn't close on MetaTrader because of the spread. So here's the current history of the account. 3 trades on Euro Japanese Yen. 2 of them closed off automatically with take profit, and the recent one we just closed manually as well. $45 profit within around 15 minutes time of this trading session, so not too bad. So now again, we had this slight consolidation over here, currently pulling back. Maybe there's going to be an entry if we get a nice rejection. We do have a psychological level of 148000 over here, which is super important, especially for pairs that are Japanese yen related. And we also have the 15-minute support. Unfortunately, the candlesticks just broke an important middle line of the moving averages, so maybe a turnaround could also happen. Okay, it seems to have broken all three exponential moving averages. This channel no longer is great. We need to redraw everything, and I believe the best way to do it is have a look at the 5-minute time frame. So if we get a 5-minute rejection now of the exponential moving average, we can start trading the 5-minute, right? Because we just recently had a push exhaustion scenario, previous area of sensitivity over here. If we get a rejection on the 5-minute, there is a chance that it will continue the higher time frame pullback. Okay, so we did have a touch of the moving average. This is nice. Now if we get a nice wick rejecting this area zone, I will consider entering this trade. Let's just do 6-6. Yeah, something like that seems reasonable if we are able to enter over here. So let's do 0.50, why not? So now let's just see the action on the 1-minute. I'm totally ignoring the exponential moving averages on the 1-minute time frame, because I know on the 5-minute they are somewhere over here covering my stop loss level, and we technically still have the trend moving towards the downside, right? Push, exhaustion, back towards the resistance, push again, going back towards the resistance line. Here's what the 5-minute time frame currently looks like. If we get that rejection of the middle exponential moving average, this is exactly what we want, and I'm going to be confident with this trade. 1 minute 40 seconds left until this 5-minute candlestick actually closes and confirms what it's actually doing. Okay, so this is really not good. The candlestick crossed the exponential moving average, which is not great. Pretty much hitting our stop loss level. You know what? I will close off straight away manually. This trade is done. I mean, there's always a chance it could bounce off the third exponential moving average, but usually when the middle line closes, especially on the 5, I'm not very confident anymore in this trade, and I just close it off. So current history, 3 trades wins and 1 loss, 1 bigger loss than expected, $23 in profit at the moment. Okay, I've been looking at USD Swiss franc. I believe it's a great little trade, so let's place a 0.75. There we go. So here's my reasoning for this trade. Strong push towards the upside on the 15-minute time frame. A lot of rejection candlesticks over here. This is where we are aiming to take our profit. Pretty much a nice bullish flag pattern is forming. Strong bullish engulfing candlestick over here. Cross both of the moving averages in the previous area of sensitivity, right into a new high. With our stop loss, we are currently covering the 3 exponential moving averages on the 15-minute time frame. On the 5-minute, we crossed the 3 exponential moving averages as well. And on the 1-minute time frame, we have a nice little trend moving towards the upside. I'm basing my decision off multiple time frame analysis. This gives me good confluence. We're aiming for 5 pips only at the moment. This should be nice and sufficient. I'm also trading USD Swiss franc, which is a major pair, and the spread is much lower than something like Euro CAD. This basically means trades will trigger quicker once you reach your take profit, the spread is lower, and also your entry will be a little bit more accurate. And at the moment we are around $8 to $7 in profit. So just over here we do have a slight area of resistance. We can see if we have a look at the 5, some rejections over here. That's why it's struggling on the 1-minute. Okay, we have decent movement at the moment. Strong bullish engulfing candlestick. We can see currently we are $15 to $14 in profit, which is nice. So yeah, the trade at the moment looks great. Nothing to really see here. Maybe we actually are forming a channel over here so we can draw it. We should be expecting some kind of pressure in around this area zone if the channel kind of continues. All right, nice price action, 3 candlesticks in a row showing that nice strong trend towards the upside, but I feel like we should be closing our trade maybe a little bit earlier, somewhere around this area zone over here, because obviously if the channel is correct, it should be bouncing off. Or maybe the channel has been correct, we just drawed it a little bit incorrectly ourselves, and maybe it's something like this. That's why you have to adjust your channels every single time and see what's actually happening in the market. So maybe the channel has already been respected and it's currently pulling back with a nice push exhaustion scenario. Okay, as expected, nice little price action going towards the upside once again. We need to now break this area zone into a new high. This will confirm that we are still trending towards the upside and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, we didn't manage to break this area zone over here and we are currently pulling back again. I believe we might want to close off this trading position manually. So $44 in profit, and we just got a rejection into a new candlestick close. We can actually open up our trade again because a nice bullish hammer has formed. I believe the trend will continue now. My entry wasn't the greatest, as you can see, but we are also squeezing inside the channel. Maybe it was a hasty decision, but once I saw this candlestick, I thought, you know what, this trend will continue. So let's see if I was right or I made a mistake. And there we go, strong bullish candlestick. We might have a rejection of this area zone, so quickly $5. There we go. I'm closing it off. As I said, I will probably close just over here because I know it's an area of resistance. And as you can see, strong bullish candlestick, obviously annoying me. We could have profited a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm quite satisfied with our earnings. I mean, $50, not too bad with a $500 account. That's really not too shabby for a trading session. So look at this. A few minutes later, what's happening? Strong rejection. 5 candlesticks in a row going towards the downside. I'm glad I'm not taking any more trades. And for now, I finish off this trading session by inviting you guys to my Telegram and Discord community. We are absolutely dominating the markets. We mainly swing trade in there. I also do one-on-one coaching sessions if you want to book one. Link down in the description below. And for now, take care, Lions. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and goodbye.